Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this video. I wanted to just answer some of the most common questions I'm getting about the Tarot Masterclass. If you don't know, I am launching a Tarot Masterclass. We're gonna be covering the Tarot in depth, and that is gonna start tomorrow, October 1st. So tomorrow is the last day that you can join the course for now. I will be opening it back up in the future at a higher price, of course, because this first group of people is kind of like my test group, and most of the content hasn't been created yet. So basically, the people who join now are going to be helping me kind of flesh out the course and build it as we go. There's already some content in there. I said I was going to start on the first, but as most of you know, I just can't help myself, and so I put up content in the course already. But this is going to be a very in-depth tarot course. It's meant to be kind of in-depth while simple at the same exact time, because again, it is a very complicated process learning tarot, but I wanted to make it kind of like, cover all the information about all the cards, but make it easy at the same time. So that you don't get overwhelmed and all that other stuff. So that's what we're going to be focusing on in the course. But I had a bunch of questions, and I thought I'd answer them here. You're going to see me looking over here because I have my questions on this screen over here. The main question is, what deck are we going to be using in the course? And of course, we're going to be using the Rider-Waite. It is the kind of like traditional tarot deck, and it has like most of the imagery that we are going to be talking about in the course as well. Of course, that doesn't mean you can't use any other deck that you have, but it's going to be easier for you to learn if you start with the Rider-Waite, probably with this course. And it doesn't matter which Rider-Waite. Like I'm going to be using the Radiant Rider-Waite, for example. In this course, it's probably like my favorite Rider-Waite, but any Rider-Waite deck will do for this course. Also, people have been asking a lot about the community. The community is a self-hosted community that I built out, so it is not Facebook. It is my own community, and I did that on purpose because even me, I haven't been on Facebook. I can't even tell you when. So it is a self-hosted community where everybody's getting together. People are already interacting in that community, and it's been pretty fun so far. It is like Facebook, but it's not Facebook. And you simply log in to that community from the course. The course login basically and the community login are exactly the same. So again, super simple. I tried to make this as frictionless as possible. I'm sure people that are in the course are going to comment on this and tell you how easy it is. So that's that as far as the community is concerned. The other thing is that I'm calling this like a 6-week course. When the course is finished, I'm probably going to break it out into weeks. But again, knowing me, I get very excited when I do these things, and I usually like finish them very, very quickly. I just go through all the content, I get it all created, and I put it up. So we're probably going to be done. The course is probably going to be done in less than 6 weeks. But I just wanted to say 6 weeks because number one, I don't want to rush. The other thing is that people were asking about going over the card meanings. It's kind of hard to describe what I have in my brain for the card meanings, but what we're going to do is I'm going to have one simple video for every single card where I go over some of the imagery and the main meanings of the cards, and then I want to do more in-depth videos for every single card as well, and that's probably what's going to take the longest for me. Is doing, I want to have a simple video for every single card up, and then I want to have a more in-depth one for people that are tarot nerds like me that want to know every little detail about the card. I want to do an in-depth study. I don't think it's going to be necessary to watch those videos unless you're absolutely interested. Kind of the way I want to have the course set up is like, if you want to read professionally, for example, then it might be a good idea, like every day, just kind of like go into the course when it's finished and just watch one video and update your information. This is basically what I do every single day. Is I go into my office, I have a stack of tarot books in there, and I just pick one card to learn about every single day, and it's greatly increased my knowledge of the cards and things like that just very, very quickly. And so I wanted to kind of create something like that in video format where people can just go in, maybe learn a card in depth, gain a new understanding, maybe see something they didn't see before, and then go on with their day, reading cards or whatever. So I think that's how the course should be used. And again, this is a self-paced course. So even though I said 6 weeks, I really only said that because it's probably going to take me that long to finish the course. And on top of that, I feel like that 6 week is probably a good amount of time to gain a good understanding of the tarot. And, especially, most of you probably watch a lot of tarot, so you already have a good understanding, but this is like a good refresher and things like that. So, like I said, this is going to be a self-paced course. But that's it. Believe it or not, those are the only questions. Again, if you want to join, I will have a link down below. There's more information about the course down below as well. You can see kind of like the starting of the curriculum. Again, I have most of it laid out in there. We're going to be adding some more stuff. I already have videos in there about kind of developing your intuition so far. The next videos are going to be all about reading tarot the easy way, even if you don't know any of the meanings. So that's going to be going up between like probably tonight or tomorrow. All that information, like just how to get started reading right away. Oh, there was one other question as well. Inside the community, people asked about lives. I might be doing a couple of bonus lives. The one thing I do want to focus on in the community as well is probably the easiest way to learn tarot as well. These videos are going up tonight or tomorrow, the easy way of reading tarot. But it's also a great exercise. So inside the community, I am going to be putting up kind of like exercises, you can call them, where I might put up like a picture of 3 cards, for example, and I'm going to say, how would you interpret this based off of the imagery or based off of whatever? And so I'm going to be doing a lot of that in the community where we kind of like work together, we team up, we kind of come up with different ideas about interpretations and things like that. So that's going to be all in the community as well. I probably will do a couple of lives. I think I'm going to do maybe like 4 bonus lives where you can ask questions about reading tarot or anything like that. If you can't make, I'm going to try to do them at different times, but if you can't make them, that's fine as well, because what I will do is I'm going to put up a section in the community for people to leave their questions if they can't make the lives and they have a question. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I possibly can. So that's that. Like I said, tomorrow is the last day. I'm going to close the cart tomorrow at midnight, so that'll be closed tomorrow, and then I'll probably be reopening it at a higher price in like 6 weeks or somewhere around there. So if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below. I will try to answer those today, but thank you, and definitely I look forward to seeing you in the course.